baddest. Magic, swinging buzzing no status, practically unmatched. Runs all of the gamut, in fact, he's electric. Games and chat, bent wizardly hat, questing, stacking, napping. This cat diversified. Witty banter, seeking kitty answers. Roll 20 to scamper. Tune in and enjoy the ride. Brady, the RPG cat. Brady, the RPG cat.
Brainy the cat. Brainy the RPG cat. It's a kitty cat.
What does the cat say? Ding, 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 ding.
Hello, cats and kittens, felines and felidae, humans and variant humans, and every race, class, and subclass. Welcome to another episode of Brainy the RPG Cat. And hello, Brainy. Now, I am the wizard, so I am the magical college professor. I'm not Brainy the RPG witch, which would make me the magical doctor or caretaker. Anyway, we're playing Pokemon Scarlet, and so we are going to be starting the Pokemon DLC, The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. And, there's a lot that I have to go over, particularly, how I've been playing this game in the off time. So we're going to get right into it, but first things first, let's talk about our sponsors. Tonight's stream is brought to you by Dubby Energy Drink. Follow the link in chat or go to dubby.gg and use the code Brainy sent me for 10% off your online order. And also, tonight's stream is brought to you by our streamloots page. $1.99 will get you a pack of 3 Brainy the RPG Cat trading cards. Use them to during live streams in order to put special effects onto the screen. And also play games with me in the stream. Also, $4.99 will get you a subscription through Streamlabs. 100% of the money that goes to Streamlabs goes directly to the channel. So, thank you, everybody, for supporting us, both through Streamloots and through Twitch. Let's go ahead and let's get started with our playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet. The Area Zero DLC thingy. We're getting really, really complex with the nomenclature here. With the nomenclature. Alright. Okay. I started in the ocean. Oh, hello, Brainy. This is Jock. Hi, Mr. Jock. Sorry to bother you while you're probably out searching for treasure. You see, we have a school trip every year around this time. It's a special collaboration between our academy and another school. Would you believe it? Your name was one of the ones chosen to attend. You'll get to go study and experience the great outdoors of the East in the land of Kitakami. It's a long trip to get to this year's destination, so we can't send too many students this time. You're a lucky one getting selected as one of the participants. Come to the school's entrance hall when you are ready to hear all the details. Of course, you don't have to take part, but this kind of chance isn't likely to come again, so you should really give it a shot if you're interested. Hope to see you soon. Yay! Impromptu, grown-up, student level vacation time. So, I put together several Pokemon from Pokemon Home, and I've just imported them into this game. And so I've been doing a little bit of training on the side. One of the things that I wanted to do is I trained one of each type of Meowth. I do have the Alolan Persian, the Standard Meowth, and also Berserker. And so I've been training them. I have them up to level 39. I also have Haxorus, who's my Dragon Steel type, and he's up to level 63. And got that cat lineup: elaborate handshake and high five. True that. All right. So, what else do we have here? Just show off, just everybody that I have in from my box. So, I think everything up to right about here is where I started importing Pokemon. So, let me see. Scyther is new in here. So is Hornhead, my Heracross, Flats, Arrowhead, Windsock. I used some of those in the champion battle. Meathead, and also though usually it's the ones that don't have nicknames, like this Greedent, Young Goose, Crab Brawler, Quillfish, Flabibi, Mankey, Pet Lily, Alolan Diglett, Dracloak, Gengar, who's a level 40. I think he was previously in my Arceus playthrough. Drifloon, Gyarados, Snover, Oranguru, Pikachu, level 60, Dugtrio, some Sandaconda, this Japanese Gastrodon, I don't know the name of it, Gyarados, also a Japanese Skuntank, Flapple from my Sword and Shield game, Eternatus also from my Sword and Shield game, Bronzor, Eevee, Combi, Grimmsnarl, Diglett, Cinderace, Voltorb, Mudbray, Mudsdale, Salandit, Gyarados, Glaceon, Pichu, Kricketot, Floatzel, let me see, Hollow Flower. I think this was Dialga from Arceus, and Metacham, Sylveon, Chansey, Gibble, Kricketot. And then I got 3 eggs from one Pignet. I don't even know what they're going to hatch into. And then this Cricketune. So, time to, I want to try to see if I can put together a party that is up to level 50, but is composed entirely of new Pokemon. So, let's give this a try. Haxorus, of course, is going to stay. Grimmsnarl can come in. Let's see, who else could be here? Chansey could possibly be here. I was also training this Colossal a little bit, but, probably not as much as I probably should have been. I have a level 37 a Sword and Shield Slowpoke. That will evolve into a partial poison type. Galarian, yeah. So let's see, what else can we do? Um, I think instead of, having Hoff, I'm going to use a level 60 Pikachu. Um, okay, I also have level 68 Hawlucha. Um, let's, Quagsire barely level 40, and it's a normal Quagsire. I tend to use Quagsire a lot, so this is really that I would probably try to avoid using him, just because of just the how much I tend to favor him. Um, Gyarados, level 60. Could be my water type, but be really weak to electric types. Um, Maybe if I use Gengar. Gengar's a few levels down, but all right. So let's take a look for team balance. We have Dragon. We have Fairy and Dark type. We have Electric. We have Flying and Fighting. We have Poison and Ghost. And then we have Steel. So, yeah, I think that actually might be good. All right. So, open up the map, go back to school so we can get ourselves on this quote-unquote class trip that is in no way related to the DLC in this game. Let's see. Okay. So we're going to have 2 Pokemon to train, but I think the rest of the team will be able to carry them all right. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay. Looking at it, I wonder if it wasn't meant to be a Alolan. Okay. The students from the school trip should be around here. Oh, wow. What an elegant looking lady. How are you? Oh, you must be. You're one of the students chosen for the school trip, and your name was Brainy. Brainy, huh? Well, aren't you full of life? You're positively dazzling. Oh, and you even have a Terra Orb. I guess Paldea's rich enough in resources for that sort of thing to be a common sight at school. Unless that's not the case, are you perhaps an especially exceptional student? Oh, but here I go on, and I haven't introduced myself. Call me Miss Briar. Sorry I'm late. Oh, hello to you too, Brainy. What a lucky scamp you are getting to take part in a school trip so soon after transferring here. I sure am happy for you. I wish I could go too. Ahem. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Briar. I got a bit carried away. Well, as Mr. Jack so kindly stated for me, my name is Briar. I'm a teacher over at Blueberry Academy. That's a school in the Unova region, you know. Miss Briar helped set the curriculum there. Oh, wow, we're going to black and white, aren't we? This year is Blueberry Academy's turn to run our joint school trip and supervise the students. This is why I came here to collect you. We'll be heading to Kitakami, a land known for picturesque fields and rice paddies. This place has a rustic feel, but there's also something rather mysterious about it. You see, the same energy present in Paldea's terrestrial phenomenon has been detected here, in a manner so as to be perfectly in sync with this region's special abilities. I'm hoping to go do digging into the matter in between my supervising duties. Though I'd also appreciate a chance to take a look around the Great Crater. Ah, yes, well, there's not much I can do about that without permission from the Pokemon League and Director Clavel. Oh, I know. I've already put in all the proper applications. I trust I'll get a favorable response. Okay, she's evil. She's gonna turn evil, isn't she? Oh, well, No. We like her. There's actually a mature woman in the Pokemon series. Oh, sorry, Brady. Forgot all about you for a moment there. Anyway, the school trip, think of it as a chance to continue our treasure hunt on a grander scale, to search beyond Paldea's borders. I'll even provide you with a special update to your Pokedex app if you get out your phone. Alright. And there we go, all done. Now you can go wild, registering all the Pokemon you find around Kitakami, too. Oh, and don't worry about the permission slip for the trip. I already cleared things with your mother. Just go and have fun. Your Mr. Jock is quite charming, isn't he? Delightfully direct when he wants to be. Oh, I see a little bit of a love connection appearing. Now then, Brainy, it's quite a trip to the land of Kitakami. I hope you don't mind flying or long bus rides. Let me know as soon as you're ready to set out, won't you? Alright. Great, we'll set out together as a group once the other students arrive. I hear you're all chosen to the trip by a lottery, so this may be the first time you meet. I know my role is to chaperone you kids around, but I fully intend to have some fun of my own while I'm at it, just so you're aware. I think you might be more interested in having fun with my professor, but maybe I shouldn't be saying such things. You know the Scarlet Book. I know of it. As you should, it was the most influential book on century on the subject of the paranormal. The author of the book, Heath, was in fact an ancestor. I even have his original manuscript. Yeah, she is totally going to become evil. Look here, these are the pages that are blacked out and made illegible in the published version of the book. I mean, why would you leave words in a published book illegible? A disc Pokemon? While separated from the research into the creator's I found a strange entity. Whether it was a Pokemon or even alive at all, I know not. It bore a shell with labels of overlapping hexagons and gleamed brighter than gemstone. Viewed as a whole, it resembled a mysterious, brilliant disc. I have tentatively named this creature Terrapagos. I suggest that its very body is made up of the key material that causes Pokemon to shine and crystallize. The Pokemon depicted in these pages is called Terrapagos. It's a mysterious Pokemon that Heath allegedly encountered when he delved even further into the depths of the Area Zero. Not that the general public believed him. It's my dream to find Terrapagos and prove that Heath's records were all true. Though I haven't yet been able to secure permission to enter Area Zero, unfortunately. But that's fine. It'll all be fine. All I need to do is focus on the work that's in front of me. Crater! Need to get into the crater! Somebody get me into the crater! Miss Bryla, we're ready to go. Looks like the gang's all here. Alright, everyone, to the land of Kitakami. Crater! Crater, Cosmo Crater, Jerry Seinfeld's friend. And also an appropriate way to describe why there is a crater in Paldea. Sparkle, sparkle. Murasaki Bunny. Blasphemy! That isn't Tobin's spirit guide. Well, you know, who needs Tobin's spirit guide? Okay, we know that ghosts exist, because this is Pokemon. I'm carrying a ghost with me. Hello, Murasaki Bunny. Thank you very much for tuning into the stream. Murasaki Bunny is one of my friends from the west coast of the Park Forum, and this is the first time they've ever been on this stream, so welcome. We're finally here. My butt is killing me after all those hours sitting, first the plane, then the bus. Well, you all survived a long trip. We haven't lost anyone along the way. All here. And welcome to the land of Kitakami. This is a stage for all new experiences and learning opportunities you have out in nature. I already see Yanma's. This is actually my first time here too. Why, the rice fields are just dazzling. Up ahead is Masui Town. That'll be our base of operations. Miss Breyer, I don't feel so good. Uh-oh. All that travel must have given you a dose of motion sickness. Why don't we pause here for a moment and take in the sight of these fields? Remember, if you experience motion sickness, please turn off your game and look away from the game screen for a few moments until you regain your composure. Now, Brainy, I have a little request for you. Could you run ahead to the community center in Masui and let the caretaker know we're here? It'd also be great if you could explain that one of our students is feeling unwell. I can do that. I know I'd be able to count on you. On your way, then I'll look after your poor travel buddy here. Alright. So, yeah, Yanma's fly... I forget what the fly character was called. It's running away in a panic. I think it's called Cutie Fly. That's what it's called. Level 56 against my level 63 Haxorus. Oh, wow. Okay, so apparently you can't use bug attacks on... you can't use dragon attacks on bugs. I did not know that. This thing has a crazy amount of agility. But not a really good amount of attack power. Alright. I had a great big fight with a fly on the way here that nearly pummeled my dragon. Okay, look at all of the rice fields. Alright. I don't think I have access to Corridon. Yeah, not at the moment. So, there's some sections of the rice paddies I'm not going to be able to get over. This was not one of them. There's Whoopers around. I mean, given that, I already have a Quagsire. I love that the DLC is just a Japanese vacation. Well, but that's the thing, is this is also supposed to be the Unova region, so it should technically be the United States. It's just an island off of the side of the United States, and it's not Hawaii because that's Alola. Puerto Rico? Maybe. I mean, that would make sense because of the similarities between Puerto Rico and Spain. So yeah, I'm not going to catch anything except more bug Pokemon out here. Is that a trainer over there? Look at it all glow. No. Just a lady. Axolotls and crawfish and dragonflies. And it's much more likely to catch a axolotl in Puerto Rico than it is to Spain. I mean, this place is even called Kitakami. Where are you getting Unova from? She said that this was a place in the Unova region. I don't know. Maybe we're just mixing metaphors at the time. We're not being we're not trying to be especially predictable when it comes to what regions are based on what regions. Okay, well, I guess I can come back for the rest of the Pokeballs later. Yep, more bug types. Sis, look, there's one now. So you're one of those students who came from the Paldea region, huh? Oh, way cool. Hush, Kieran. Kitakami is based on Tohoku, too. Alright. Sorry, but I can't let an outsider like you wander into Masui Town. If you insist on coming in, you'll have to battle me first. Oh, come on, sis. You don't want to battle, making this big fuss over nothing. I told you to hush, Kiki! Just ignore my little brother. Oh, man. Alright, let's do this. Get in position. Alright. I'm going to have some real good fun with you. Shut up, Mimsy! Okay, Puchiana. Okay, I would say she was the Team Rocket of the region, but there isn't a Team Rocket in this region. Welcome to Kitakami for your first experience. Get ready to eat dirt. Swell. So did you say that you were gonna make me eat dirt? Oh, there's no video game audio? Okay. Hang on. I think I can fix that. Okay, right about there. Is that better? I do be a butt brain tonight. Okay. Who do I want to send after Grimm's? He did say what Grim? Oh, Poltergeist. That's who is he sending out? All right. It's a bit on the quiet side, but it's there. Okay, well, raise it a little more. Oh, you've decided on the capture card to aim for. Yeah. Okay. So which one are you gonna get? Ugh. I don't like that everybody has taken the steam out of my dragon. Oh. I guess Giga Impact is a normal move, so Poltergeist does not is not affected by that. The Genki Shadowcast. I think it was a popular Kickstarter target. Alright, well, we'll use Dark. Alright. Well, I certainly knocked over a cup. And I got paralyzed for it. Oh my god, you smashed that poor thing. That cup is taking a drink out of me. Okay, so... yeah, we learned that Dark is good against Ghost. Oh, you know type matchups, huh? Okay, now Vulpix. This is the fire type. Ooh, you know, I don't think I picked out something that was anti-fire. That's a problem. Okay, well, I'll bring in Gengar. Maybe I need to go back and get Quagsire after all. Alright. Okay, instant burn. So this one has Curse, and it has the Ghost variant version of Curse. Alright. Oh gee, I got fainted. I wasn't expecting extra sensory. Okay, you're in, Pikachu. Of course, he's gonna inflict another burn. Ah, gee, I thought that was going to give Berserker a level up, but I guess not. Who are you? I'm Pokemon. Wowzers, you went and beat my sis? I can't believe it. There's no way Shippy have been able to beat me. Fine, I guess you pass. Barely. Seems I've got no choice. I'll let you into town, but only if you become one of my grunts and do every little thing I... Oi, what are you doing causing a ruckus out here? Oh, here comes trouble. Come on, Kiki, we're out of here. But I... Wait up, sis. Why, hello there, stranger. You must be one of the students from that Paldean Academy, right? I help run the community center here in Masui, and a few other things besides. I'll be looking after your group during your visit. Hope those two kids weren't giving you any grief now, were they? Not really. I mean, they did faint two of my Pokemon, but why would I complain about that? I hardly know what to do with the two of them, especially Carmine, always been a handful. That one, I apologize if she gave you a hard time. What's that? A member of your group fell ill at the bus stop? Better get over there and give them a hand so they can make it into town. I'll take care of everything. You go ahead and get yourself settled in at the community center. We'll catch up with you soon. So, I recall when I was playing Scarlet and Violet that that all of the Pokemon centers were barely phone booths, but this isn't even that. This is just like a convention table. So, hello, Regional Nurse Joy. Hey there, this is the Pokemon Center. Are your Pokemon tired and needing rest? Okay, I'll take them here for a second. It's like a career day booth. She's going to recruit me for the Unovan army. Haxorus and the rest of your team should be all better now. Come back whenever you need. Alright. There don't seem to be Pokemon shops either. Just a TM machine. Technical machine. That's redundant. This way, everyone. Brainy, I owe you one for fetching the caretaker. Our little travel buddy is feeling much better, too. Alright, everyone. This is the community center. This is where you'll be staying while you're here in Kitakami. My plan was to have you and the students from Blueberry Academy stay here together. It turns out this space is going to be all for you. Our visitors from Naranja. Oh, right, those two kids were originally from this town, weren't they? Oh, in you come. Don't be shy. Come on, everyone. Pack right in. Oh, no need to worry about your shoes or anything. You can leave them on. If they're extra dirty, try to rinse off the rest of the mud using the washing station by the door. Nice and clean inside, don't you think? It's all newly built, so it's as good as anything you'll find in one of your big fancy cities. Here's the lounge. You can watch TV, chat, or relax. And well, let's see. Over there is the cafeteria, and the toilets will be that way. You get some sleep, please use the rooms down the hall there. We've got enough space that each of you can have a private room to yourself. So I think that about covers everything. If you run into any trouble, don't hesitate to talk to our staff at the desk. Thank you for the tour, sir. Alright, kids, do you have anything to say to the staff who will be taking such good care of us? We're glad to be here. Glad to be here. What a bunch of well-mannered students. I can already tell you're going to be wonderful visitors. This place is really bright. So you just think of this place as your own home away from home and relax. You all must be tired after such a long day. You know, it's those overhead fluorescent lights, you know, any community center would have them. I know it's a bit early still, but why don't we have dinner then call it a night? You got plenty of food ready for you. I hope you brought your appetites. Alright. Eyes fry. Thanks for dinner. You're free to spend the rest of your evening as you like in the community center, but remember that tomorrow the program will be officially kicking off. Don't stay up too late or you might oversleep. Alright, can I go out and catch Pokemon again? Because that's what I want to do. Nope. I guess not. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to go to bed then. Ready to call it a night? The interior of my bedroom was exactly as bright as the middle of the community center. I also have started to realize that I am slightly tan. Comfy morning, everyone. Did you sleep well? Starting today, you'll be joined by our 2 students from Blueberry Academy. Go on, kids. It's time to introduce yourselves. Hi, I'm Carmine. It's a pleasure to meet all you outsiders. I mean, visitors from Paldea. I'm Kieran. Carmine and Kieran actually grew up here, so ask them for help if you need anything. And you two better be of real help, you hear me? Aye, aye. Right. Now that that's settled, why don't I tell you all a bit about what we've planned for you. The school trip of yours will be an exercise and orienteering. First, we'll have you split into pairs, and each pair will be tasked with finding 3 signboards located around the land. On each signboard, you'll find snippets of an old folktale passed down here in Kitakami. Read them all and learn a bit about our home. To prove you completed the task, we ask that each pair take a snapshot together in front of these signboards with their phone or a camera. Take a photo together in front of each of the 3 signboards to complete your mission. It's a self-guided tour of Kitakami. Learn all about its rich history. And much more fun than sitting around and listening to me ramble around. Oh yes, we so much avoided wanting to listen to you sit and ramble around. Oh, and a gift for each of you as well. The Roto Stick. Yay! Better pictures! Look, it's Brock in his Vulpix. He opened his eyes. Alright. I hear these things are all the rage in big cities. Use them when you take photos. I'll teach you each a rad pose I came up with all my own. Eureka emote. Yeah. Real rad. Remember that one of the goals of this trip is to deepen the ties between our 2 schools. Seems like having someone who knows the area would be a big help. That being said, let's try to maximize the number of inter-school pairs, okay? Time to mingle. Do I have to choose one of them? Alright. Oh man. Okay, I guess not. You're a brainy or whatever, right? Let me guess, you want to pair up with one of us poor, lonely blueberry students. Yep. Gosh, it's so sweet of you to go out of your way like that. What would he ever do without you? Oh yeah, so my little brother here has been all googly-eyed over you since yesterday. He wouldn't stop talking about you even at home. Seriously, I couldn't get him to shut up. Sis, what are you telling him that for, dummy? Hey, watch who you call dummy if you know what's good for you. Oh man. Look at him being all shy. See, my brother's no good at talking to people. Probably never work up the herb to ask you himself, but he'd really like a battle with you. Yeah, I'll do that. Well, what do you know? Turns out you're sort of nice. This'll make my brother real happy. Chin up, Kiki. Rainy says he'll battle you. What? Wowzers, really? You don't mind? He doesn't mind a bit. Get into your positions. Everybody else clear out. Make some space. I got this. Oh, he's the unsure of himself trainer. Which means that he's probably a lot harder than he looks. Alright. Sandshrew. Now that's a Pokemon I haven't seen in a while. I used to love my Ferret in Gold and Silver. Wowzers, I can't believe this. I get to battle with you. This is awesome. Alright. Okay, well, I squashed his rodent. Okay, finally I got a level up for Berserker. Now Yanma, I think I already had a problem fighting Yanma with the dragon type, so let's use Halucha instead. There's one of the local bug types. You got this, Yanma. Cut through the wind and show them what you've got. Oh, wow. That almost felt like a counter. Ugh, I guess I got a lot of weaknesses. Wowzers. Well, he was easier to beat than his big sister anyway. Good show. Nicely done, kids. Nothing like a friendly battle to get to know someone. Wowzers, you sure are strong, Brainy. You really aren't half bad. Kiki's nearly as strong as I am, you know. I don't know about that. This orienteering thing, we're supposed to group up in pairs. You should go ahead and pair up with Kiki then. What? No, sis, don't. Don't what? It's not like we can pair up. Or we're hoping to partner up with some other rando outsider instead of Brainy. Oh man. Don't worry, he's just being shy. I'll go find some chump to pair up with too. Watch out for my little bro, yo. Okay, well this is who I wanted to be my partner anyway. Looks like you've all paired up. Let's go ahead and mark where you'll be going on these Rotom phones. Gosh, you know, paper really is dead in the Pokemon world. Now then, off you go to do some exploring. Oh, and if you find yourself in need of any potions or Pokeballs, head over that way and shop by Peachy's. Okay, that's the store. So it looks like we should probably start at the signboard at Loyalty Plaza. That's out past a couple of orchards on the west side of the village. It's close by, and I figure it might make sense to visit them all in order. I'll probably get in your way if I stick too close, so I'll just follow from a safe distance. Well, I've got a partner, but I might as well be on my own. Alright. And so I'm gonna need that shop as well. I don't know if I have Pokeballs right now. I have 76,000 in cash and then 46,000 in school credit. So, definitely going to need some Great Balls. Oh, you know, maybe better to get Ultra Balls. Let's get 4 Ultra Balls. And then they have every special ball, and they also have, you know, timer balls might be necessary in a while because we're going to start catching some legendaries. Alright. Okay, revive. No full revive. Paralyze, heal, full heal. Is there any full restore? Yeah, there is. I'll get 4 full restores right now. Alright. And then they have ingredients for sandwiches. Yeah. Just all ingredients for sandwiches after that. Alright. Oh, I'm back in the rice paddies. Stealing all your items. What's that over there? Oh, it's, Puchiana. Alright. Alright. I've lost sight about where I'm supposed to get back up onto the road. Alright. Lots of people have Vulpixes. I think the popular Pokemon in Paldea was, yeah, also a bipedal, quadrupedal Pokemon. I'm trying to remember who it was. Okay, well. I do want to Sentret. Maybe I shouldn't have Overkill McGee out if I actually want to capture something. Yeah, I'm going to be going with that from now on. Let's see, who should I switch with? Let's go back to boxes for a second. So I said I wanted to put Quagsire back in simply because I don't have any other elemental Pokemon, and he's both water and ground. So I'll replace him with Gengar. I'm probably not going to need to do Ghost because I'm doing so well with Dark. Alright. Okay, cherry berry. What was the sound post I was supposed to find? I see a lot of crystallization pits over there. Oh. Since I was playing with the boxes, I forgot the original reason I wanted to do this is because I wanted to move Haxorus out of the first section. I'll trade him with Halucha. Alright. I don't want to get into a terrestrialization battle just yet. See, where are these historical markers? See, I'm getting all of these weird, you know, sections where the game pauses. And ordinarily I blame my PC for this, but this is on my Nintendo Switch. I'm on my way to Kitakami Hall to make a delivery. How about you join me for a battle? Alright. Guacamole! Wow. We're fighting the funk in this one. All of these would do normal damage, which makes me suspect that Squawkabilly is also a flying and fighting type. Okay, he has another Squawkabilly. Okay, this time let's not fight. Fight flight with flight. Okay, yeah, I forget that Squawkabillies come in different colors. Slime, that-do-do, let the boys be boys. So cute, they have a fluffy little pompadour. I mean, he ended up getting confused, but, you know, short trip for Quagsire. Oh, jeez. The bird trainers are a lot more difficult in this region. Okay, Staravia. Nope, it's still a flying type. You're a tough one, alright. Oh, hey, it's Riolu. I'd like to catch Riolu. Oh, well. This is a strange situation to be in, because even though the Pokemon are just about my level, I still seem to just continuously be knocking them out. Maybe I'm going to need to rely on straight up Ultra Ball a bit more. Let me give that a try. Yeah, I should have known better than I think that was going to work. Okay, at least I was able to weaken this one. You know, copycat moves are not so great in Pokemon. Great Ball. Okay, I got Riolu. I will turn him into a mighty Lucario. Okay, what are we nicknaming? We're playing the nickname game again, folks. Martin, alright. And so he's not even one of the new Pokemon. He's just a Pokemon. He's a Pokemon that I probably could have caught in Paldea as well. I mean, a level 58 Sentret, if I just gave it one more level, then it would probably just be Furret after that. And then we can have the boy. We can have the walking boy. Do eat. Do eat. It would be good to have a pretty powerful normal type. I didn't think that Berserker was pure steel. I thought it was going to be normal steel, but maybe there's no such thing. If you have one typing, then I guess you can't be normal. I think that's what what they're trying to tell me. Maybe this was it. Maybe this was just a signpost. Nope. Okay, let me open up the map and see, you know, where the heck I am going. Okay. Well, that went terribly. I have to go with this crazy looping map again. Do I get markers in? Oh, actually, I think I'm going in the wrong direction. I think I should have gone here first. Alright. I zagged when I should have zigged. We're already 1 hour into this new magnificent adventure. Can't get the Pokeball. Can't go around the signs. People who made this DLC knew this was a Pokemon game, wasn't it? Did they? Would we? Did and would they? Hey there. Yeah, you want to battle, I know. You've got to greet a person properly if you want to have a pleasant battle. Hey, screw you. I'm the silent protagonist around here. Alright. Okay, well, at least a type smash. I'm probably going to need to teach him something other than Sky Attack, because I don't need to wait 2 turns for my flying move.
As to observation, my able-minded friend, perhaps if the developers are aware the game they are developing is a game, they could develop a game for their game.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Alright. Die, you stupid thing. You had to dodge my flying attack. So now I'm just going to kick you. Nothing like the warm glow of good sportsmanship. Alright, well, I don't want to hike back to the Pokemon Center, so I'm actually going to use a potion now. I still have a bunch of full restores. I think I was holding on to them after the Elite Four battle. Alright. Okay. Let's see if I can snag this fella. Okay, Endeavor doesn't affect the Wild Sandshred. Why is that? It's supposed to be a normal type. Okay, well that one could have been caught with a straight-up Ultra Ball. Alright. Okay, what are we nicknaming Sentret? Sentret, the Pokemon that is always standing and walking. Rat Boy, okay. Despite the fact it's a girl. So, temporarily put Grimmsnarl away and then try to give Sentret a level so it'll evolve. Alright. And do anything with the apple orchard? No. I can grab some Pokeballs in the apple orchard anyway. Apples, I love them. Get to know, lady. Alright. I love them raw. I love them cooked. I even love them in battle. She's gonna use Appleton, isn't she? Yeah. Okay. Appletons are bug Pokemons, aren't they? I'm already getting in a lot of trouble just by using the one flying move. Okay, well, yeah, they're little worms. Okay, Berserker wants to know Slash, alright. So right now, Berserker is level 42. Slash definitely better than Fury Swipes. Alright. I mean, I think Bug is weak against fighting as well. Am I actually traveling in the direction of this signpost? Yeah, it looks like it. Alright. There's a Pichu. I'm gonna fight all the trainers. Up this way you'll find Loyalty Plaza, but we should have a battle before you head in. Kaya the delinquent. As opposed to the storyline delinquents, she's just a side quest delinquent. So yeah, fighting should be effective against Dark, so... Okay, C-Dot. Now you're ready to head in. This song is giving me classic PS1 JRPG vibes. Yeah. I think it's come to this, you know, we have reached a critical mass between Pokemon and Final Fantasy. Oh. He's not a trainer, he's just giving me a phone app. Alright. Match your phone case. Alright. Technology really is incredible. Well, I mean, what does it mean? It means I have Sprigatito on the inside of my phone in addition to the outside. Alright. Yeah, I've got to be right on top of it. Oh no, or did I just pass it by entirely? Another Pokeball. When the taste of your lips is da-da-da, you're toxic, toxic. Oh no, we're yeah. Almost. Put myself right on top of the dot. I don't see a signpost. Do you see a signpost? Where are we? Oh, I'm such a dummy. It was in town, just not. Oh no, well, it's already turned into my flight point. That's what happened. That's the first signboard. Sorry, did I startle you? Didn't mention I'd hang back and follow you here. We're supposed to read the signboard, right? Oh, I already know the whole story, so go ahead. You should check it out. Long, long ago, there was a fearsome ogre in the land of Kitakami. The ogre made his home in the mountain behind the village, frightening all who ventured there. One day, the ogre came down from the mountain in a terrible rage, causing great fear in the village. By some stroke of luck, Okidagi, Monkidori, and Fez and Pity all happened to be there as well. The three Pokemon laid their lives to fend off the ogre and send it back to the mountain. In admiration, the people of the village bestowed upon this brave trio the title, the Loyal Three. Their remains were given a proper burial, and statues of the three were erected above the site. Good babies. The Loyal Three monument is over there. Don't you think the ogre in that folktale sounds kind of cool? Do you think? Come on, it was all alone. The battle was 3 against 1, but the ogre still managed to hold his own. That's way cool. Kid, there's no such thing as ogres. There is, however, millions and millions of Pokemon. Oh, but I guess most people just don't think an ogre like that is scary, huh? I don't think there's any reason to be afraid. Pokemon are arguably scarier. I don't even think it's arguable. I mean, just read any random Pokedex entry for a ghost type. When I was little, I went up to the mountain so many times at night, all on my own, and I never once met that ogre. Only scary thing that happened was the grown-ups giving me a real earful about it. So yeah, we're supposed to take a photo, aren't we? I don't have a smartphone, could you? Kid, who doesn't have a smartphone these days? This cat Pokemon causes mass cancer in anyone who looks at it. Isn't he adorable? That turned out great. You're even good at taking photos. Thanks. Sorry, not trying to butter you up or anything. You know, I did want to have to come do this whole school trip, but well, might actually be kind of fun. I could be out and name teacher around my hometown and talk to you, Brady. Hey, if you want, maybe we can set up a picnic. Would you like a sandwich? You said the S word. Yeah, what is that thing? Some kind of kaiju or something? This is my ride. You know, my little sidecar Pokemon. Called Corridon, and you ride on it. I've never seen another Pokemon like this. Seriously comes out whenever it hears the word sandwich? Look, quit teasing me. Give me the goddamn sandwich. Never thought I'd actually get to meet such an awesome Pokemon. No wonder you're so strong. You're special. So next, we should find the next signboard. It's on the grounds of Kitakami Hall. Well, first we'll double back from town, and then there's this bridge across, and then you need to climb up the mountainside. I'll hang out for now, and then I'll meet you there later. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so yeah, we finally got some wheels. Alright. Oh, right about here. Yeah, I'm here. It's roughly about here. Oh, you know what? You know, maybe I need to set my own waypoint. Okay, this will be a lot more helpful. I didn't believe that was something a person could do. Corridon is a great shortcut maker. Assuming this is the mountain we needed to climb. Yeah, except he will only go up to a certain point here. Alright. Hello, Mr. Cheeks. I'm getting level ups for Quagsire of all Pokemon. I'm probably missing out, you know, just on a lot of the culture, but, you know. I just want to get this tutorial out of the way so I can actually get to free roaming the rest of the DLC. That's the second sideboard. It's a bit tricky to find, huh? Sorry, I'm following at distance, so I hope you can get used to me showing up like this. Now then, let's read the sign. The Olga possessed four mysterious glimmering masks. It said that depending on the mask the Olga donned, the powers of its cudgel would change. When wearing the teal mask, it could bring life back into withered greenery. When wearing the crimson mask, it could turn a candle's flame into a raging inferno. And when wearing the blue mask, it could stop the very flow of a river. When wearing the ashen gray mask, it could easily break the hottest stone in two. Before the loyal three fell, they wrested away three of the ogre's masks, greatly weakening it. Do you read it? Masks the loyal three stole are kept over at Kitakami Hall. Everyone in town is scared of the ogre, but me, I really like it. It was strong and didn't care when anybody shunned it. I've always wanted to be like that ever since I was a kid. I have associated the story of the ogre and put myself into the villain's role. That certainly isn't going to come bite me in the ass once I reach middle school, is it? My sis sort of ends up doing everything for me, even when we're at school. I want to try to get stronger so I can do things for myself, you know. I gotta become someone people can rely on. Then maybe I can be that ogre's friend. Oh, yeah, picture. We're supposed to take a picture. Yeah, I knew it was the right call to let you handle it. Now on to the next sideboard. Oh, you know the mountains, the stories say the ogre lives on? It's actually Oni Mountain. You can climb it from the stairs over there. If you wanted, we could see the ogre's home. Folks call it the dreaded den. Yeah, I want to see it. Yes, I really wanted you to see it for yourself. If you keep climbing up, you'll reach the infernal pass. He's a sign before that. If you could turn at the sign, you could get to the dreaded den. He is so unassuming. That's why I seem to want to do everything he's asking me to. He's a good boy. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, you know, that would be the scare of a lifetime. Is that if in the end he actually ended up being the bad guy instead of, you know, the teacher who is obviously going to be the bad guy. I want the ogre's power, and now nobody in school will make fun of my stupid haircut. Wow, they really built this so you can't just climb over everything. The whole landscape. Alright. I was stuck to a wall. I don't know where I actually went. Brainy, did you have trouble getting across that path? There it is, the dreaded den. This is supposed to be the ogre's home. At least that's what everyone says. I come here all the time, but I've never seen it. Maybe a powerful ogre would only show up if it heard some kind of battle going on. Hey, I've got an idea, seemingly out of nowhere. Alright, let's fight. Alright, so we should heal up our teams first. I don't know, I didn't get into any damage up here. I'll give it all I got. I got this. Oh, wow. Well, we've been on the same school assignment, and yet in enough time, he's been able to use that to evolve his Pokemon. That is in no way foreboding. That was just one attack. It did so much damage. Sus. Sus! I call sus! Okay, Pokemon Trainer Kieran is about to send out Yanma. Well, you know, maybe it would help if you got Pokemon that weren't all weak against my Halucha. Oh, okay, so he's got a new one, and it's Poliwhirl. Okay, I'll put Pikachu against it. Pekka. Awfully bold of you to have your attack power and think that that's going to work against me. Oh man, I lost. I knew it. You really are strong, Brady. How am I ever going to be able to beat you? If the ogre saw that battle, I'm sure he's thinking, that kid's got real strength. See, my school, Blueberry Academy, it's a school that specializes in teaching the art of Pokemon battling. If I was as strong as you, maybe I could aim to be the best trainer here. Let's go have a look at the ogre's den. Feet! We have witnessed feet on the internet. Everybody who is into that sort of thing, please give a screenshot. Watch your head. See how dark it is in here and cramped? Even the floor is all rough and uneven. Living all alone in a place like this would get pretty miserable, don't you think? Poor ogre, we have plenty of room at our house. I would totally let it stay with us. You're a sweet kid, Kieran. No, I'm not. I've just always liked the stories about the ogre, that's all. Yeah, when can I move in? Oh, but if the ogre really did show up to stay at our place, I'm sure the whole town would freak. They might even game freak. Oh, no way. The sun's already gone down? Guess we'll have to save the last signboard for tomorrow. Oh, I almost forgot. Today's the first day of the Festival of Masks. It's this big event where everyone puts on masks and runs around celebrating. I mean, it's not like you've got to go or anything, but if you want to, check it out, well, it'd be fun. Am I just getting kuderied by this kid? Is that what's going on here? Let's go together. Yes. Yeah, why not? It'd be great to go together. Is this game banned in Florida? It's just one of the few things we'd have to get ready for first, so we should swing by my house before heading to the festival. We live in the northwest corner of the village. Let's see. I could maybe draw a map. Oh, your Rotom phone has a map in it, right? You want me to register it on your map? I could give that a try. Wow, it sure is handy having a map that shows you everything right there on your phone. And I'm gonna ask if I can get a Rotom phone too. I'll be right behind you if you want to head to my family's place first. See you there. Okay, where have I been goaded into going to now? Alright. His family seems to conveniently live further up the mountain. It's weird that they have the concept of Oni. Because Oni really is, just kind of the concept of demon or monster in Japanese folklore. And we kind of already have a blanket term for monsters in this world. That being Pokemon. Maybe I'm laboring that point a little bit too much. Pocket monster. Do I know how to make an entrance or what? Okay, so which one is Kieran's house? Grandpa, I'm home. Welcome home, Kieran. And who's this with you? This is Brady. He's part of the same school trip as me and Sis. Oh, so this is a new friend of yours, Kieran. I sure am. What, really? We're friends? Friends, I feel all tingly and funny hearing that. Oh, brother. Thank you for bringing our Kieran here. Oh, Kieran's made a friend. Yeah, this is Brainy. Brainy, this is my grandpa. Well, fancy that. A friend of Kieran's. We're delighted to have you, Brady. Oh my, is it already sundown? Goodness me, I'd nearly forgotten. The Festival of Mass starts tonight, doesn't it? Come now, Kieran. You too, Brainy. I'll get out some jinbei so you can get to the festival all gussied up. Hear that? We get to dress up in jinbei. Now, don't go running off just yet. We have to do up your hair, too. There we are, all done. Whoa. Suits you mighty fine, just as I thought it would. You know, you're capable of putting my hair up. Don't you think you might actually want to do that, you know, for your own kid? Just saying. I'm just saying. Goodness, it's like I've gained another grandson. Imagine a stylish young thing like myself could make good use of this too, Brainy. Yay, teal card. Increases selection available to you in hair salons. Having that card should open up all sorts of new looks at you at the big city shops and salons. Hey, Grand, do you know where my... what are you doing here? Brady said he'd go to the Festival of Mass with me. Oh, really? Is that so? What's that matter anyway? What are you doing back here? Oh, right, Gran. I couldn't find my mask for the festival. Oh, the masks? They should be in the shed. I put them there after last year's festival. Shouldn't be locked, so you three can go have a rummage and see what you find. Alright, to the shed. First one there wins. Wait, sis, you're such a cheater. Please forgive those two. They can be a bit rambunctious. So, yeah. Sorry, Sundari. I'm already with the Kudari. But there's gonna be another one. Sis, Brittany's here. Just rolling up like you own the place. Well, it looks like there's only 2 masks in the shed. Too bad, right? There's nothing I can do about it. Guess you'll just have to do without a mask. First come, first served and all that. Okay, that's fine. Come on now, don't look so glum. How about instead of a mask, I give you a battle? Oh boy. Come on, get in position. I think I'm starting to see why Kieran doesn't have any friends. Ooh, more Petco. Feel free to be dazzled by how aggressive I look in my jinbei. I'll win while you're distracted. Alright. Okay, stupid head. Let's see if you can actually win this one. Looks like I made the right choice. Don't make him hungry. You wouldn't like him if he's hungry. Oh, wow. Well, he had my medicine. Vicious little cuss word. Hey, what level are you on now? You're 43. Okay, yeah, you would still get your butt kicked. I mean, even Rat Boy has a better chance right now. Well, I wish it didn't have to come to this, but I'm afraid I am going to have to crush a hamster. No! It had a focus sash. Okay, well, yeah, of course I'm going to get paralyzed. Price paid for fighting electric Pokemon. Take that, you angry little nugget. Okay, Sinistcha. Okay, well. We fought them before. I don't know if we beat them using Haxorus, though. I forget if Steel is strong or weak against, well, okay, maybe it doesn't matter if it's a Dragon type. It is a Ghost type. I might as well just use the energy Pokemon. Ooh. Okay, this guy has a typing that is goes against electric. Does it mean that it's a ground type? I don't think it would be a ground type. Okay, that was a terrible idea. Okay, Berserker. This is your hour. And if you fail, then I'm just going to have to use a dragon again. Alright. Okay, that didn't do a lot. Man, that's a strong Shadow Ball. Well, guess what I was trying to avoid. Well, foul play, while impressive, is still not enough to knock me down. Oh, no, wait, that's what I forgot. Giga Impact is a normal move, and it doesn't hurt Sinistcha. Alright. And now I fainted again. I paid the price for that. I mean, I have no other Pokemon to put out except for the normal type. I'm going to need to do a revive. I'm surprised, you know, I don't have more max revives. I thought I would have found them. I don't even know who to revive. Matcha Gotcha. This is the exclusive move. And it one-shotted me. Do have Halucha as well. As I think, flying and fighting I don't think does anything against Ghost. Okay, well, who knew that was their medicine? This is about the mask? Come on, stop with the super effective moves. I don't know. Devin, do me the favor of looking up Synesty so you can tell me what other typing it has. Because that's going to be something that is going to be very important in a while. Alright. We're Mariana again. Okay, well... Fighting beats dark. Alright. Ghost. Well, yeah, I know it's Ghost, but it's just Ghost. It's pure Ghost. Well, that would mean that Ghost is weak against flying? I've never heard that before. Swadloon. I don't even know what Pokemon that is. Gonna crush you and go to the festival feeling like a winner! Oh, well, it's a grass type. It looks like a wrapped up pea pod or something like that. Ghost-type Pokemon are weak to Dark and Ghost-type moves. Yeah. Ghost-type moves are super effective against Ghost and Psychic Pokemon. You're supposed to be enamored and distracted by my festival style. Oh well, it's not like beating me was going to cause another mask to magically appear. Well then, let me get my mask. How's that? Look good, don't I? It's okay, Brainy. You can just wear my mask. What? No, I already said it's first come, first serve. Besides, it's your ogre mask. You always love that mask best. Yeah, but... no buts about it. Brainy can get his own mask at the festival. Now move it. Let's go. Sorry, Brainy. I know my sis seems kind of harsh, but she's really not all that bad. Actually, she was tearing the shit apart trying to find a third mask before you got here. Oh, but don't tell her I told you that, Brainy. Festival of Masks is held up at Kitakami Hall. You should probably get going. Ooh, we're going to go ooh. We're going to take this little anime romance and we're going to bring it to the Koozie Woozie level. Level. I mean, when you say level and you're speaking ooh, it just sounds like egg in Spanish. Oh, ooh, you're too good at that. Ooh. It's a little suspicious. Wait, where's your head patch? Oh yeah, you did the request head patch. Okay, get my head patch. It's a widow sussy. Yeah, where am I supposed to go to for this festival? About White Hill. It's a Widow Quinge. Yeah, but if you want to be entertaining, you have to be a Widow Quinge. Oh, wait. Hang on, are my Pokemon still at the same health? Yes, they are. Crud. Should there have been a Pokemon Center inside of the village for me to use? Oh, there it is. Okay, no. I did not want the TM. Okay, there we go. And let me check something. No, well, as a thing, I just missed out on getting Sentra to evolve because he actually fainted in the last battle. Star pieces. I remember getting a lot of star pieces in Sword and Shield, and also in gosh, why do I always forget the name of that? Arceus, Pokemon Legends Arceus. I don't remember there being a lot of star pieces in Scarlet and Violet, though. I mean, maybe they're just saving it for the DLC, I don't know. Don't you ever take a straight road to go anywhere, kid? Literally stopping right here for the cutscene. So that one kid over there has a Pikachu mask, completely defeating the purpose of cultural heritage within this festival. Aww. Look at the little urban myth. Probably comes to the festival every year and nobody can actually find out that he's the creature of legend because he's wearing a mask like everybody. Today is the first day. I'll keep going for a while. I bet you don't have any festivals this big in Paldea or whatever, right? Well, I mean, there's the chili cook-off. Oh, I guess it's so incredible you're at a loss for words, huh? It's okay, Brady. Just ignore her. I'll snap a photo so you can remember this amazing night forever. Give me your roto stick for a second. Come on, you two, scooching closer. Oh, you're stepping on my toes, sis. Stop complaining. This'll only take a second. Hey, Chansey. Oh, that's what I call a nice festival vibe. Festival of Masks is held so we can all honor the loyal 3 brave heroes of Kitakami. The loyal 3 are the Pokemon that once protected this land from the evil ogre, you know. Most of the kids in town wear masks of the loyal 3. I mentioned they're my heroes. Hehehe. Well, what are you laughing at? Nothing. I just think it's funny that you don't know anything about the ogre. What? I know the legends of Kitakami better than anybody. Pretty gutsy of you to laugh at your big sis. Sorry. He is still a little baby, of course, so he thinks some kind of terrible monster is cool. He likes the ogre more than the loyal three. Oh, look, they've got candy apples. Yeah, candy apples are a species. I'd watch out for that if I were you. Sizzling fried noodles. Beautiful treats. Oh. Yeah, which would you like? Hard to choose. Much syrup as you want. Shaved ice. Shaved ice, encounter power grass, XP point fire, and teensy power is fairy. Oh yeah, okay, as I recall, all food in Paldea gave stat boosts, so I guess it's the same here. This finally is a use for all these crappy festival food. So many masks. What one should I choose? I'd like to choose a mask. I'd like to have a mask accessory. I don't think they're just going to give me one, though. I've got money. I want to give it to you. That brother of mine's awfully quick to run away when he doesn't like what's being said. It melts out my tongue. Ah, very phrase. Hey, over here. Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to leave. I'm just supposed to talk to Karen again. Alright. That brother of mine's awfully quick to run away when he doesn't like what's being said. I think they said he was at the candy apple booth, wasn't he? Yeah, that's what these are. You've given fruits and berries beautiful candy coatings. Yeah. Alright. Hooray for candy apples. Do. I have no idea where he went. I think I beat him to the snack. You got it, 2 candy apples coming right up. Here, Brady, you can have one. Thanks. Grandma gave me some pocket money, so it's no big deal. I love candy apples. You don't get to eat them every day, you know. Grandma just makes us mochi as a snack. There's even a Pokemon in Kitakami that looks like a candy apple. Did you know that? Hey, let's check that out over there. Okay, what did you actually mean by that over there? Nothing says festival like a bunch of super salty fried food. Not supposed to go there. Oh, there he is. Oh, can you keep a secret? They have the selfie pose for when you want to be secretive. Alright, well, I got an emote. Okay, I don't know where he went. Say, fanning has its ups and downs, and that's the pun of the DLC, folks. Alright. Oh, there he is. He's tucked off to the side booth. Step right up for a game of Ogre Oustin. Do you want to have a go? Yeah, why not? You're one of the kids that came from Paldea, right? I can't take my money from the guests. Here you go. On the house. Oh, you're gonna try it? I'll cheer you from a safe distance. Up for a game of Ogre Oustin, huh? I did one just now. It's pretty easy for me, that is. My score was 6,930. Do you think you can do better? Go get her, Brainy. Alright. Gather up berries and bring them to the berry tables. Playing field is dotted with ogre balloons. And there are 4 different types of berry tables. Alright. From time to time, Pokemon can gather around the berry tables and eat the berries. Okay, well. Hey, hooray, minigame. How was I supposed to dash again? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to hold down the left stick. Alright. Okay, well I can definitely pop the balloons. I don't see where the tables are though. Okay, can't hold any more berries. Okay, so supposedly that was easy to do. Hey, RPG Rooster! Thank you very much for tuning in. How you doing tonight? No, squirrel, stop eating my berries. Alright. Okay, wow. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to roar them off? Yeah, I think so. Alright. Who needs ancient legends about ogres when your carnival games are just
Why does it
infested
wheels
with
if it has legs? I always found that bizarre.
Yeah, I do too. The other Pokemon gets to ride around on his wheels. How come this one doesn't? Right, well, I failed. Not a big surprise. Had some fine dashing. Yay! XP charm. I, Karma, and Masui's reigning champion of ogre balloon busting have triumphed. We didn't have to go to deliver a crushing final defeat with a killer score, but I don't have much pocket money left. You go serve Brainy a sound defeat for me. No. What's that? You're taking the side of an outsider over your own sister. That makes me so annoyed. I think I'm gonna black out. Sorry she's causing such a scene. Don't worry. I'll deal with her. Why don't you just go wander around a bit in the meantime? Fee. That seemed peculiar for some reason. Hey kid, great costume. Pokemon. A mysterious child is staring at you from behind their mask. Hey, that's a cool mask. Oh no. Hey, Brainy, listen to this. It's nuts. Kiki's no use at all. Zero talent for ousting ogres, I'm telling you. Yay. And it runs away. Hey, who was that? That's someone from Paldea. Definitely not a kid from the village. Rather, they're not wheels, but they're like body extensions, like bony protrusions. They don't move. Hey, new kid! Don't run! Uh-oh. Oh, it's a little buddy. You ship like a friend. You should come back. The mountain's dangerous at night. Uh-oh. Well, it looks like I ended up getting a mask. Who was that? Where did that kid come from? Was it a Pokemon? What are you talking about? Wait, do you mean that kid we just saw that ran off toward the mountain? Could have been the ogre from the story on all the signboards? Are you saying that story was true? I mean, he did drop a mask, so they really must be. Brainy, sis. What you guys doing over here? We just bumped into the ogre. Hey, wait, stop. Wait, why are you yelling all of a sudden, sis? It's nothing you'd be interested in at all, I swear. Well, I get it. I bet you were making fun of me behind my back. I'm just gonna head back to the festival. Phew, at least he didn't figure out what we were really talking about. Don't scare me like that, blabbing for the whole world to hear. Don't you have any filter? See, Kiki really likes the ogre, like really likes it. So he found out we'd seen the ogre without him. I guess he'd feel bad. Feel left out or something. Or am I overthinking it? Besides, I don't want him running up the mountain to follow the ogre at this hour either. Well, in any case, we already lied about it, and that's that. Let's keep this whole thing our little secret, okay? Maybe hold off on showing Kiki that mask you picked up, too. I will now proceed to show Kieran the mask. Alright. Had enough of the festival? Yeah, sure. Well, then I guess we should head home. I'll walk you back to the community center. Between the clone Nurse Joys and to all the Pokemon and their trade, I'm mostly saying their name, mostly. Okay. Nurse Joy is not a clone. Follow me on this. Okay, Nurse Joy is an evolved Chansey. That's what Pokemon do. They evolve. And Nurse Joy has evolved until it has obtained a human form. The exact same thing happened to Officer Jenny, the fighting club owner in Unova, and also Ball Guy. Ball Guy is an evolved Pokemon. And you can probably guess what they've all evolved from. There you are, Brainy. Just because we didn't agree to meet doesn't mean you can keep me waiting. So, you see, I wanted to talk to you a bit. You haven't told anybody about the thing that happened yesterday. No, I haven't. You better not be lying. If I find out your blade, I'm gonna make you swallow a coughing whole. Or a coughing on the hole. on one of its many holes. You still have the thing we picked up at the stairs, right? My grandpa knows a lot about the village's history. We should go talk to him about what happened yesterday. Why did I sleep in this? Why do I still look like this the next day? You know where my house is. See you there. Don't keep me waiting. Let's show Grandpa the thing we found. It supports my post-human theory just the same. So no, I just get to wear this as clothing now. How do I actually change my look? Because, yeah, I'm probably going to want to do this. I'm not doing the entire playthrough in festival clothes. Alright. The Pokemon world is just one where genetic engineering became as easily as changing clothes. It's worse than that, too. Because you see, the Pokemon world, every rock, every tree, every piece of cloth is slightly irradiated. And Pokemon respond to it all the time. Whether it's an Everstone, whether or not it's a Leaf Stone, or a Sunstone, or a little bit of moon dust inside of a bag. I actually own the Pokethulu TTRPG. Oh, well. I mean, so I don't know if that's like a plot point in Pokethulu, but let's see, what button do I actually press to get to my clothing? Do I need to go to my room? I forget that's a thing. I don't seem to be able to go in there right now. That's a girl's restroom. Looks like a conference room. Alright, well, at any rate, I've been on for a little bit over 2 hours. I think this is probably going to be a good time to close the stream. Alright, folks. Thank you, everybody, once again for tuning in to another episode of Brainy the RPG Cat. Devin says, I'm liking the DLC so far. Yeah, I'm liking the DLC as well. Alright, so thank you to RPG Rooster, OS Devin, thank you to Murasaki Bunny, all of you guys for tuning in. This has been fun, and I'm definitely going to find some time in order to play this once again next week. But okay, but thank you everybody for tuning in. Let's take a moment once again to talk about our sponsors. Tonight's stream is brought to you by Dubby Energy Drink. Try Dubby, the affordable and flavorful energy drink powder. Follow the link or go to dubby.gg and use the code BRAINYSENTME for 10% off your online order. And the stream is also brought to you by Streamloots. Please consider buying a set of Brainy the RPG Cat trading cards through our Streamloots channel, streamloots.com/Brainy the RPG Cat. $1.99 will get you 3 cards, which you can redeem for special effects during the stream. So, thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm going to do a raid now. Let's see, who would I like to pay a visit to? I think I would like to go to... well, let's see. Rainy Shrimpy is on, so is Stella Cosmister. I think they're playing the Scarlet and Violet DLC as well. Maybe... Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so we're going to go over to Stella Cosmister, and you guys will get to see a bit more of the Pokemon DLC. So thank you everybody once again for tuning in. Remember, B-R-A-N-Y means smart. Nothing is too hard if you use your head. Always be the change that you want to see in the world. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and thank you very much for watching. Everybody have a good night.